Hey guys, I hope it starts the way and when it says it said it did, because I tried to record and I'm like, oh wait, I remember the second time that I tried to record, it usually works better than the first time and it doesn't lag and all that good stuff. So hopefully it does the stupid in the beginning again. But yeah, back for an extended period of time, roughly around 10 minutes, give or take, because usually after that is the audio starts getting stupid. You don't want my face to be talking and then it's like, hello, how are you doing? But then it's like that. So, we're just gonna do this. Man, I look really tired still. I'm really, get them things under my eyes. I didn't sleep 2 nights ago. Um, yeah, but then I slept, got the 8 hours of sleep, or 9 or whatever yesterday. Last night. So, I should be fine. I'm tired again though. Had coffee. I only had half a cup though this morning. Only half a cup, and then I got home after going to my grandma's house because it was my grandma's birthday today. And I came home to a cup, and you can see that there's coffee residue in the bottom. And it was empty. It was half gone, so I was like, I need to finish this. It's cold and kind of gross, but I'm going to drink it. So I did. I drank it. So that was that. That's what I've done today. Got on the computer and went to my Grams. That was fun. We had a cookout thing. We didn't know if we were actually going to be eating there or not, and we did. There was brats, and there was hamburgers. There was a bunch of other stuff. The lady from across the street was really nice, and she brought over corn stuff. It was like corn, cream corn with cornbread stuff in it. Oh my god, it was really good. It had cheese all melted throughout it. Really good. She was older, and old people made the best food. Okay, best food. And the brats were good because I only had a brat, and then there was potato salad stuff that was really good because I love potato salad. Potato and egg salad's really good. I had iced tea because that's what I always have at my grandma's house. Iced tea for days. I need a shower. My hair's starting to get kind of goofy, so I'm just gonna kind of cover most of it up. You can see a little bit of my hair, a little bit of hair, a little bit of hair over there. That's why the hat's on. Washed a bunch of clothes a day or two ago, so this smells really good. It doesn't smell as good as it used to though because our stupid detergent stuff's all not the kind that I like, and it's it looks the same because it's by the same brand or whatever, but it's not the stuff we usually get, and it just doesn't. It doesn't smell bad. It smells good, but it doesn't smell as I want it to. Well, so that's that. This is a PlayStation 4 is there, but that's already been established before. It's dark in here. It's not gonna change. I'm opening that window. I have a headache. I've had a headache all day. Oh, ever since we left. I think I get it's kind of like car sick, but it's mainly a headache. A lot of headaches when I'm in a car. Even if I'm just sitting there and zoning out, if I'm paying attention super hard, it's just headaches. Not fun, not fun. Don't like that. Snooze, Dan stuff. I got a 3D printer. Like I said I was going to. Freaking awesome. I can try to show you what it looks like. It's kind of be ghetto. God, I'm just gonna. Not as much forehead. There we go. Read. Okay. So here it is. That way, and it goes up. It's really small. See, and it goes like this, and it goes up and down. But this is the little this thing. I got scratched by my cat today. He done cut me open, puffed up and itch. Freaking cat scratches make you itch like crazy. But yeah, so this you spin this, and you can see on the top, the little screw spins, and makes cool stuff happen and interesting things. Oh, oh. So we're gonna put that there. It's the PrinterBot Simple Maker Edition at 2014. It is the 1405 Maker Edition, which because it's like they added all these different ones. It's like 5 different ones that look exactly the same except for like 3 things on it change. It's like okay, that was a little expensive, but it's like one of the cheapest ones you can possibly get. Except for the I'm wearing shorts. You can see my pasty legs. Look at that knee. Look at these knees. Oh, don't go dark on me. It makes it always lag. That was money, but the cheapest you can get, and then the cheap $150 less is at $200. That was $350, but I got it all in Amazon money because I am the Amazon king. So I didn't actually spend money on that. That was free to me. A other one though, that if you ever want to get into it and you want something that's actually cheaper, that's like about as cheap as it's possibly going to get, is the 1UP, and it's about the exact. I think it's the exact same printing specs as this, and that's $200. But there's a big waiting list. There's a bit of one. They're about as easy to, probably about the same amount of easiness to assemble. Then there's this awesome cool dude, like 3D printed life on the internet, and he sells kits now for the 1UP and the 2UP, which the 2UP prints slightly larger area for like an extra $100 or $50 or something. And yeah, or if you want to spend $560, you can buy the metal version of this, because this is made out of plywood or laser cut 1/4-inch board, whatever it is, or 1/2 inch. Is that half? That's not 1/2 inch. Is that 1/2 inch? No, that's 1/4 inch. That's gotta be 1/4 inch. Yeah, it makes cool stuff. Like, what did I make? What did I make so far? I don't have a lot of cool stuff to actually show, but like, this is something. See, it's like a honeycomb. It's all in one thing. It's 4 of them. They're actually separate. Like, you can bend this way a little bit. I'm not gonna bend it because I don't want to break it. Because I actually like it this way. It's really cool. You can see the little individual between each set. It's like 4 sets of 4. Really cool. I actually kind of want to print a lot of these. It'd be really cool to make something like if you ever want to cosplay or something, you could put a bunch of these on a suit, and it'd be really cool. It'd be kind of like a I don't know, nifty suit, nifty. It's not the amazingest. Well, I've dialed settings in a little bit, but it's still not the best. The thing that actually makes it go up and down, the screw, the thing that attaches it to the motor is like broke, well, not broke, but it's wobbly or bent or something happens. So my prints are like, instead of being completely straight up and down, it's like that. You can kind of see how it happens. See how they're not like on that, like right here. See how it's not completely straight? It's pretty close, pretty good, but it's not. It's a little wobbly. And there's some artifacts in it that happened. That's usually fixed for now. Like this is something I printed off. This is going to be for a Fallout 3 / New Vegas laser pistol that I'm going to build. It's got a little nub. I don't know what part this actually is, but it's not completely straight. It's relatively straight, but there's still the little wobbles in it, and it's got some stuff that I wish was a macro, but it doesn't. This is part of something that I'm going to be making that hopefully will make this a little bit better, which is called a Bowden hot end, or the Bowden extruder, which means that it's because the part that actually like squirts the melted plastic out, it weighs a lot. It weighs like a pound or something like that. And this little piece of plastic, along with a tube and the actual motor part, is going to make it so the motor can be somewhere else, so it doesn't have to move that around. So it's a lot lighter, and hopefully it makes it better at printing and can print a little faster at the same resolution. I printed off. Oh, actually, yeah, here's my drawer of stuff. Here is part of this is the handle, or one handle with the trigger mechanism which I don't think is actually going to move in the actual thing, but that's a little bit of epoxy, that two-part epoxy I put in because it was completely smooth, and I'll be able to smooth that out now. Had a part, so that I accidentally printed this with support material, which I didn't need to, so there's some kind of like gross stuff down here. It's a little more rough. Still not like super rough. Where's the other half? Here's the back. Like this. Yes, it's like this. Handle. I'm not sure how these will attach. Possibly by. Is it like that or is it like that? No, it's like this. Pew pew pew. Here's a bracket thing that's supposed to be for making print bed larger. Failed attempt that like failed at it. It was almost done. Almost done. This is part of a fusion cell, microfusion cell for a laser thing from Fallout. And here's the top of it with another 2 pieces. I need to paint this, and this is the bottom piece with another little contact piece. Glue it together like this. You can try to imagine, if you've ever seen them in the game, they're like a silver color with yellow and whatnot. Look kind of cool. You can see some detail in that. Another piece of a bracket thing. What else? I have a nuke from Fallout. It's mini nuke, and kind of looks like something that's not. I'm not gonna get into that though. Here's some pieces for Shogi, because I'm gonna print off all the pieces for Shogi. Here's the front. So they're printed like this at an angle. Top. Kind of see the symbol, and then there's the back symbol that's a little rough because I'm still trying to get everything 100%. Got a bunch of those. He's probably one of the coolest things. That this was pretty early on when I was actually printing, so it's not the best. I could probably print it again; it's a little bit better, but it's actually a different color, and it's a it was Bulbasaur. You can see his little eyes. It's a low poly count one. You can see that there's like some lines in them, but for the most part, he printed decent. You know, I was happy with the quality when I first made him. Little bulb. I have some failed attempts at. Turn. Pikachu. Head didn't print because it came off the. This is when I was printing on glue, which you probably don't. If you know anything about 3D printing, you can use, well, you can, but I don't know if actually anyone does, dried glue on the plastic sticks. Relatively good at PVA, which is what glue, like, some glue is made of, like Elmer's glue kind of glue. And I was using that, but now I'm using blue painter's tape, and it got this far and then came off the build plate. That was the second one I built. This is the first one. And this also this one that came off after a couple attempt or another attempt. So it's like feet, feet and waist, a little bit of waist, feet, waist, hands, feet, waist, hands, and a little bit of the head. Sounds like. Another bracket thing. This is really early on. This is before the Pikachu. When I tried to print a fan shroud. I'm keeping a lot of my early stuff just because you can see how it totally messed up. It's really rough. The inside's really, really nasty, really rough. Printed part of an Onyx, but he failed because he came off the print bed. Another Onyx came off the print bed. I have a bunch of these squares because these are the first cubes that you print, which they're supposed to be a cube. Square that way, not square that way. You know. Some of that's kind of cool. That I printed all the pieces for it. It doesn't work properly, but it still looks pretty cool. Let me try to get this all back to the original way it's supposed to be. Well, actually, one piece isn't perfect. one piece failed to print right. Oh no, it's falling apart. That goes like that, and that, and then this goes like that. This spins. It spins. I mean, it spins. So there's a heart gear, which my pieces. This was an ongoing thing that took actually a while to print because I printed a lot of it over a long time, trying to get everything right. And so there's this big piece. It's a bunch of pieces. This piece didn't print right, didn't finish. But it's supposed to spin. You're supposed to be able to spin it, and everything spins on it right, and it. Mine doesn't fit together perfectly because it was really early on. Pieces fell off, but the pieces are pretty cool. Oh, come on, there we go. This is it. I just think these look really cool. All the pieces. That was one of the first project-y things. I'm just gonna put that. There's another piece that fell off. Throw that in a pile over here. Oh, right over there. Yeah, that was a lot of stuff, and I try to print a lot of things. Some of the stuff, actually, we really don't know what happened to all of it. I feel like this isn't everything that I have in this drawer. Just not a lot, but I printed some of these board pieces off. If you know Settlers of Catan, this is like a piece for an expansion, for like a sci-fi-ish expansion. Kind of looks stupid, but hexagon. I actually painted one white with some really cheap spray paint. Where are they? Right here. Yeah, really cheap spray paint. So it could be like a snow-covered one or something. Here's a coupler thing that I printed. Didn't really come out that great. Oh, yeah, this is probably the coolest thing. One of the coolest things. Oh, here's another thing I printed off. But let's show this first. Oh, this is getting long. This is a little box with donuts in it. It's a little donuts, little donut box. Ooh. And then there's this. This is Nautilus gears. So my printer. This was the first thing that I actually started. Was this before the? No, this was after. Mine printed this part right here. This is my epoxy, and then I kind of just melted this piece to stay on forever. But there are two gears, and they're attached by this middle piece, and you spin it. And it spins cool. It's got a little bit of squeak to it. But oh, it's really cool. My nephew really likes to come in here, and he just kind of like plays with this. It's just like it's really fun to watch. Got a bunch of these. These were supposed to be calibration. You're supposed to be able to fit a nickel in there. Just about fits, but doesn't. And I have like 8 of those, or 9 or 10. I have a ton of those. And those, the reason I have a bunch of them is because I was trying to calibrate things and all that jazz. Never came out completely perfect. They look nice, and I kind of actually like having a lot of one thing, which makes no sense, but I could have a ton of really useless things, like 52. Like 52 pairs of scissors, and I would be really happy about that. I don't know why. Like, it could be completely, like, cheap things, but for some reason there's some things that just having a bunch of them could be completely useless, and I just really think that's cool. And I have a bunch of those. I'm like, I could fulfill that happiness with that if I wanted to. God, that took up a lot of time. I also printed out bearings. These are, 3 printed, linear motion bearings that I could actually probably use. Okay, well, that's that. Not really else much to talk about. I got this really delicious looking cinnamon thing. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, so good. Had one of those before. It's got like a caramel pocket on the bottom. So delicious. Take a bite, it's like, alright. Second bite, get to the caramel spot. Oh my god, I'm just like, yes, need more of these. I need to go to Cops, need to buy another 4-pack. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed this. This is about 20 minutes long, which I hope the audio doesn't desync and get all stupid, which if it does, hopefully it doesn't, and maybe I'll make another one of these soon if I print out more stuff, or just, if any more interesting things happen with me. Because there's been some stuff that I guess I could probably make another one right after this. Talking about that, because I don't want to make this really long. Even longer than it has to be. So everyone have a great day, great night, whatever time it is when you're watching this, in the future, now, whenever. Have a great one. I just watched this video yesterday. Made me really happy because the guy's just like, some people going through a lot of stuff, and if you are going through a lot of stuff, I'm really sorry about that. But sometimes we think we're going through a lot of stuff, and we're not. He's just like, sometimes you stub your toe in the morning, and you just think you're the unluckiest person in the world. And then there's some people, that have to deal with a lot more than that. And just try to put your life in perspective, step back from some things, and try to have fun with life. And like he said, I don't want to get deep, and I don't want to get deep about this, but try to have fun. Try to live life fun to the fullest. So, have a great one. I'll talk to you guys soon, hopefully. Bye.